All right. Okay, good day, board. We appreciate this opportunity to be able to improve CCP Grocers file server efficiency. Slide, please. Our assessment identified three critical risks with our current Windows 2019 setup. Those risks are data integrity loss, security gap that is rising, and then rising licensing and maintenance costs. Our solution replaces these liabilities with a stable, cost-free Ubuntu and Samba environment. And now I'll hand it over to Taylor, who will be able to explain how this architecture will work. Taylor?
Awesome. Thank you, Virgil. So I want to start off with availability. And because we have the servers at our corporate location and the power is always on there, and we'll have a UPS as backup in case power outages, and it's accessible via corporate Wi-Fi or VPN to Corp, so then it's accessed virtually everywhere. And then continuous access as long as the server is running, which with it being powered on and UPS as backup, it should be 24/7 on, and it's easily accessible via Samba. And since Samba is just an add-on, it's accessible anywhere. All right, next slide. So Ubuntu reliability, it is a lightweight, reliable OS and is designed for servers, and it's used all over the world. It's minimal to no downtime for updates, and it's secured by UPS as backups to prevent data loss in case of a power outage. And because it's using Samba, it's easily to access with Windows, Mac, and Linux. All right, next slide. We'll talk about the competitive matrix. The pricing for Ubuntu is free, and where the cloud is dependent on per user, and data control with Ubuntu is 100% internal, so it's all on our hardware. Where cloud is third-party managed, so if the cloud service is out, then we have no access to our files. And scalability, no cost increase to us, where cloud is cost increase per user slash the amount of storage we decide to use. And with resilience, Ubuntu, very little downtime. And with the cloud, potential connectivity lost if internet or the cloud services go out. All right, and I'll turn the time back over to Virgil.
Thank you, Taylor. So our cost analysis shows that unlike its competitors, Ubuntu has free licensing and there is no per user charge, allowing us to be able to increase our server scalability with as our business grows. And we can reuse our existing hardware for no cost. But if we want to, we can refresh the hardware with the cost of about $2,400 for all of our servers. Our salaries will remain flat since we will be using our current IT department. And so now I'd like to turn it over to Brigham to be able to demonstrate how the Samba server works. Brigham?
Thank you, Virgil. So this is the end user side. We'll show it here as well as the IT side, what they'll see. Here we've got a handful of existing folders. If we take a look at it on the IT end, we can also see those here. In real time, we can modify. In this case, we'll just delete them. And we'll be able to see that they're gone. File access occurs in real time. The first time the user logs in on their end of things through their file explorer, they'll be asked for their credentials. We can have an unlimited number of users, and we can change access on a user-to-user basis. Marketing stays in the marketing files, IT stays in the IT files, HR would have greater access, right? Everybody can access what they need, and we have complete control over it. Now we can also manage the files from the back end, from the server view. As we see here, forgive my typo. And we can access those folders from the user end. We could even correct a typo. Oops, and introduce a new one. But yeah, there's a brief demo of what this looks like in practice. We'll turn it back over to Virgil.
Thank you. Slide, please. In conclusion, migrating to Ubuntu and Samba will be able to close our security gap and eliminate our licensing fees. We formally request at this time to be able to initiate a Q3 Ubuntu pilot program, and with your approval, we will finalize our hardware assessment for our store-wide rollout. Thank you for your time, and we'll take any questions at this time.